Thank you for allowing me to, once again, thank you for taking a few moments, hopefully 500 seconds of them, to sit with me and exchanging our energies, my voice to your ears, but at least an exchange of energy around the topic called resilience. Thank you once again. This is going to be about knowledge, understanding, and wisdom of death. Didn't see that coming, did you? I know. I propose to focus on all things positive and of yes and of love. And actually, we are still on that page and singing that hymn again today. Maybe with a different chorus, perhaps. Now, with the chord changes to address death. But not something you hadn't heard from me before. Not the stupid funeral tradition or deathbed confessions. We're not talking about that. I've spoken to you before about memento mori, that Stoic saying in philosophy and perspective, that I do wish to impress upon you as often as possible. Memento mori. Remember, you must die. However, with the caveat and tagline, if you choose not to accept this proposition, that you must remember to die, then you can choose to live this life right now. That seems like a rock and a hard place set of options, doesn't it? But no, not really. Not at all. I, however, like and prefer the first option way more than the latter. Remembering that I must die today, maybe in this moment, hypothetically, is not the answer. It serves as a daily, moment-to-moment wake-up call to put that list or of wasted efforts to the side. Presuming you have defined your desire, your discipline, and your drive into your beauty and also into your presence, then it shouldn't concern you about that hypothetical proposition that you must remember to die today and or in this moment. Because you have prepared, trained, practiced, defined, refined your purpose, your message, and voice for that part of the daily journey. Not lamenting the past moments, the past day, the past seconds, or waiting for the future to give you what you already have. You already have the gift and grace of life. That is the best you can ever have, or to become fully aware of, and to enjoy and to embrace. If you can release your death grip, pun intended, on comparison and competition, like of what he has and what you don't have, of what you have and what he doesn't have. To further release that white knuckle, desperate hold on ego and fear, also known as arrogance and vanity. As I ask you to concentrate on the positive production side of the resilience coin, the courage and the certainty, the humility and confidence in what you and I have been granted, gifted, and graced to receive. Then to deliver on those uniquely distributed talents, responsibilities, and personal accountabilities. Then to at least to consider and recognize the possibility of this thing called death. Not one day, today, and in this moment, if necessary, and called by our Creator on the next phase of life. This is not for you. It's for me to remind myself, but also to share with you, to commit our beauty and our presence fully to this moment. No, not with me, silly people out there. With yourself, with your Creator, with your defined desire, discipline, drive, and beauty. And the presence I always speak of. I'm asking you to stay perfect, complete, and to remain in the process of completing through the death that you will encounter at the end of each day, maybe even perhaps at the conclusion of these 500 seconds, or maybe in the next moment without me, just you and yours and your Creator. Maybe that's when you have to come to terms with that possibility. This is not a death sentence. I'm giving you sentences around the concept of death. But to maybe gain some knowledge, some wisdom, some understanding, but if nothing else, a new perspective on this thing. We're saying, oh, that's so nasty, that's so depressing, it's going to happen. Yeah, we're all going to face that ultimate death thing. But what I've mentioned to you before, every day we must die. We do. When you retire, take a nap, go to sleep, get into slumber mode, you're dying. But as I mentioned, I think a few episodes ago, from Mr. Alan Watts, that fantastic philosopher and life giver, life exchanger, he was talking about we're already dead, but we don't know it. Because every day, every moment of this day, we are dying. But on the other side, every moment, every day, we are being reborn. Something's dying, something is born in us. That yin and yang thing, every day, every moment. Yes, until that final event, we will actually be dead. But while we're alive, while we are living, while we are loving, these daily moment-to-moment deaths are not final. They are giving us an opportunity to make good what we were given to do on this earth. I'm just suggesting we have some level of sanity, time, air, love, and blood. Let's hop to it. All right? Stay safe, stay present, stay current. No matter where you are in this world, please remember, it is always 8:20.